Hey everyone, welcome to Amorgos Greece, and also welcome to this deep stretch morning yoga flow. All you will be needing for this practice is a yoga mat. Just join me on the mat and let's get started. When you're ready, let's sit down with your legs crossed in the middle of your mat. Put your right hand over your heart and your left hand over your belly. We're going to do some deep breaths here to start this practice and to ground ourselves. So inhale as much as you can. Release. Take another deep inhale. Fill up your belly. And let it all go. Release your right hand down to the floor next to you, while at the same time reaching your left hand over above you. Extend your left arm as much as you can. Breathe. Come back up to center and do the same thing on the other side. Release your left arm down to the ground. Your right arm reaches towards the sky and fold over to the left side. Come back to the center. Now transitioning onto your hands and knees. Center yourself on the mat and get ready for some gentle cat-cow stretches. Release your torso to the sky. Fold your head down towards the mat. Chin tucked in. Exhale as you squeeze your back towards the top. And release and inhale as you let everything fall towards the mat. If you want to do some gentle circles here while you do these cat-cows, then please do so. You can follow my movement. As you can see, I'm just releasing my body to the right and doing some gentle circles. Remember to keep your breath going here. Inhale and exhale with every movement. And when you're ready to release, bend your legs and sit back into child pose. Extend your arms as far as you can in front of you. Slowly reach your hands over to the right side of your body, reaching as far out as you can. Move your hands back towards center, and then release your hands out to the left side of your body. Breathe. Move your hands back towards center. Lifting up onto your knees, clasp both of your hands behind your back and gently lean your back and your neck towards the sky. Release wherever you need to. And if you feel ready, you can go into the full extension of this pose into camel by releasing your hands down over on top of your ankles and releasing your back to arch all the way back. Make sure that this is comfortable for you and that you're breathing here. When you're ready, lift both of your hands back up to the back of your hips and pull your body up and release back down into child pose. Now come back onto all fours, shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, and slowly extend into the first downward dog of this class. Now, if this is the first downward dog that you are doing today, please be gentle here. Move your legs, bend your knees deeply, whatever you need to do to make sure that this is really comfortable. Lift your right leg up into the sky, bend your knee, and pull it to your left elbow. Release your leg back up into the air. Bend again, and reach it to your right elbow. Release back up into the air again, and release all the way down to the opposite side into Wild Thing. Once your leg has reached the ground, lower your hips to the floor, and then arch all the way up, reach towards the sky, open your chest, and extend as far out as you can here. Now lower your hips back down, come back into one-legged downward dog with your right foot in the air, bend your knee, and reach it all the way through into a runner's lunge. Release your left leg down onto the ground, Release your arms up towards the sky. Feel the stretch in your hip. Release your arms back down. Come into plank pose, and let's do our first chaturanga of the class. Lower your torso down and release through your chest. Come back up into downward dog. Again, pedal your legs out here if needed. Get a really good stretch. Warm those legs up. Get a really good stretch here. When you're ready, raise your left leg up as high as you can. Bend it down and try to touch your right elbow. Extend back up, and this time touch your left elbow. Raise your leg back up again. Bend your leg and lower all the way down into Wild Thing. Release your hips to the ground and fully extend through your upper body. Lower your hips and come back down into downward dog. Come into plank and chaturanga. Breathe here for a minute. And lower back down into child pose. Staying with your hips over your ankles here, gently reach out to the right side, lower your hand under the ground, and get a gentle side stretch. Come back to the center and do the same on the left side. Lower your hand, reach your right arm up into the sky, and release. Join me back on all fours, release into plank pose, and chaturanga. Inhale, exhale, and release into downward dog. Extend your right leg again and pull it all the way through, this time into warrior one. Raise your body up and extend your hands all the way into the sky with a deep bend in that right leg. Gather your hands into prayer and slowly release your left elbow to your right leg, doing a gentle side twist here. Raising your upper body again, come back into warrior two. Fold down towards your left leg, reaching your right arm towards the sky. Gently circle your arms back down to the ground. And release into chaturanga. Meet me back in downward dog, and we'll do the same thing on the left side. So extend your left leg up into the air, bend, and fully release it down into the ground. Pull up into a full extension with your arms up into the sky, and feel a deep stretch in your legs here while keeping your left leg bent. Bring your hands into prayer, and this time pull your right elbow to your left knee and twist to the left side of your body. Keep focusing on your breath here, and when you're ready, extend into warrior two. Release your right arm down and left arm into the sky. Do a side bend. Come back out, circle your arms down, and step your right leg to the front of your mat. Halfway fold, and release all the way down. Slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, lift your body up, both hands up to the sky. Your right arm is going to grab your left wrist, and your left leg is going to pull back behind your right leg into a gentle side stretch. Come back to the center, switch your arms, switch your legs, and reach over to the left side. Once ready to come back to the center, both hands up to the sky, and release all the way down into a forward bend. Halfway fold, release back down, and inhale and rise all the way back up. Clasp both of your arms and do a gentle back stretch here. Release, come all the way back down into plank pose, and release down into chaturanga. And sit back into child pose, and take a moment to rest here. Coming up into a seated position, you're going to sit cross-legged in the middle of your mat and gently reach your arms out in front of you and just fold forward here. Really tune into your body, how it feels, and just take deep breaths here. Coming back up, we're going to move so that we are facing towards the mat with your legs fully extended in front of you. Reach your arms out and above your head and lean forward and grab onto your ankles. Try to really keep your back as straight as you can and just allow your body to fall down into this pose instead of forcing it. Gently release your body back up. Pull your right leg in towards the center of your body, arms up over your head. Exhale and fold forward. Again, grabbing onto your left foot if that's comfortable. And just focus on breathing and feeling this stretch. Coming back up to center, extend your right leg out, left leg in, arms up above you, and extend and fold over your right leg now. Take a moment to realize how your body is feeling. Breathe in and come back up. And we're going to activate your core just so it's a little bit fired up for the rest of your day. Doing a few pumps here, just release your back and legs out in front of you and pull yourself back in. Now hold and extend your legs out in front of you as high as you can. Just hold with me for a moment and release down. Gently scoot yourself forward so that you are centered on the mat. Extend both of your legs out below you and release your upper body towards the floor. Pull your right leg in towards your chest and gently release your right leg over the left side of your body, while at the same time reaching your right arm out to the side of you. And you can take your gaze to the right as well, if that feels comfortable. Just allow gravity to really do the work in this pose. Pull your right leg back to your chest and switch legs. Left leg will be bent and extend it over the right side of your body. Reach your left arm out towards the side and just allow your left leg to fall as close to the ground as it can. And now here, release and pull both of your legs back towards the center of your chest. Going into happy baby pose, reach both of your arms up and grasp the outside of your feet. If you want to rock side to side here, then please do so if that feels comfortable for you. And when you're ready, release your legs back down to the ground. Extend both of your legs out in front of you. Make sure your feet are spread apart and your arms are out towards the sides with your palms facing up. Take a breath here and exhale everything. Thank yourself for getting onto the mat today, and I hope to see you guys next time. Namaste.
Think about me one more time before say. I've been feeling this way for far too long.